In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. I am creeping in traffic in Corsicana after going to prison. And I'm not too happy about it, so I'm trying to make lemonade with some lemons. When the traffic picks up, I'll have to put the phone down, but it's just literally creeping and pretty simple. So I am not back from a gig. I went to prison and served Presanctified Liturgy. And then after that, I went kayaking in a new kayak. And that was wonderful. Choppy water, a little bit of cool, but the kayak handles fantastic. It's a inflatable kayak from Sea Eagle. Highly recommended. It's a razor light. So, I want to tell you about Presanctified Liturgy. Everything's different in prison. Nothing's the same in prison. It's always, stuff happens. So anyway, in the middle of liturgy, serving, I think it was the Fervent Ectania, the guard came and said they got to get counted. Okay, they said, we're sorry, we got to go out in the hall and get counted. Okay, fine. Usually that takes 1 or 2 minutes. I waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Finally, after like 35 minutes, I decided, well, I think I'm done being patient. I went out and talked to the guard. They had messed up count, which is not a completely infrequent occurrence. And they wanted to keep the guys out in the hall for no real good reason, because that was literally 150 feet away from the room that they were in. So I was able to convince the guard to let them come back, and we continued serving. But I'll have a little confession to make. I was discombobulated. I was confused a little bit because there was this big break, and these guys don't know the Presanctified Liturgy, so I have to explain things to them, and things that you wouldn't normally do in a liturgy, like explain to them now you need to prostrate, etc. There's not a lot of time to teach all these things because I only see them twice a month. So we're about to have the great entrance, and of course then there's a prostration where they prostrate and I make the entrance and it's completely silent. And of course they wouldn't know that, so I want to explain that to them. And because I was just having trouble just kind of getting back in the rhythm and everything, I had the chalice and I thought I gotta tell them. I turned around and I spilled a little bit of the chalice. Now that's a sin. That was stupid, but thank goodness, I'm thankful to God that it was not consecrated wine, because this was just the regular wine that was in the chalice and would later have the pre-sanctified host put in it. So it was truly just wine, but it still was a bad thing to do. But in prison, stuff happens. You got to roll with it. You got to do the best you can. You got to explain as best you can, and you just got to move on. That's all you can do. And after the liturgy, we had time to talk a little bit. 2 people came over that were quite interested, so maybe they'll come around. I got their numbers. I'll write to them. Prison ministry is always changing. So there are constants, though. One constant is it's great to kayak, but it's terrible to drive back after the kayaking.